Yo, what's happening, guys? It's Colossus X, and I don't know if you guys have tried the new Tomb Raider yet, but I've been playing it now for the past 3 hours, and I've got to say it's a really enjoyable game. So I just want to give my honest opinion on the game and talk a little bit about the features. I mean, the only downside to the game I've found so far is that there's a bit of a technical glitch with Nvidia cards, where sometimes you'll be walking around, and then suddenly your FPS will just drop to 20. And it only seems to happen for like 20 seconds as well. It comes and goes, and it's here and there, but I mean, it doesn't happen in the middle of fights or anything like that. It's more like when you enter a new area, it just seems to like feel like it's loading everything up at once. It's like, and yeah, I mean, it's just a bit of a hindrance really. It's not really a problem, and I'm sure it's going to get ironed out soon. In fact, I'm sure I've heard that there's new beta drivers that fix the problem. So I mean, I haven't tried them, so hopefully that'll fix the issue. But apart from that, the game is I'm really enjoying the game. Especially love the gameplay. So basically with Tomb Raider, you have a currency called salvage, and you basically find these boxes around on the maps, and when you break these boxes open, you get a bit of salvage. And when you have enough salvage, you can upgrade your weapons, so you can get like faster firing for your bow, you can get increased damage, less recoil, that kind of thing. And you can find different parts for the weapon, and when you find like say 2 bow parts, you get a new bow, and then you can upgrade that further. So I mean, I love that gameplay because it gives you something to aim towards, which is missing in a lot of action games. I also love the secrets. So you'll be walking around somewhere and it'll say there's a secret tomb nearby, and it's basically optional tombs that you can go to. And if you go into these tombs, at the top of the tomb you'll find like a little box, and it'll have like an increased amount of salvage. So it's basically like doing a bit of farming to get more salvage. You don't need to do it, but if you do, you're gonna get better weapons and that kind of thing. And to be honest, it's just fun to go and do these little puzzles, because like when you go into the secret dungeons or secret tomb, sorry, it is basically just a puzzle that you have to figure out, and it's really interesting. I mean, I like the diversity in the weapons as well. I mean, this might be a bit of a spoiler, so you might want to skip ahead, but there's a bow in the game, and you can shoot normal arrows, but I've got to a point now where you get rope arrows, so you can shoot like an arrow with a rope on, and it helps you like make bridges to get over things, and you can pull things down on top of enemies. I mean, I like that. I like it when there's a bit of a difference. The graphics, so I've got to talk about the graphics because the game looks stunning. It is, I mean, apart from the technical hitches here and there, it runs really nice as well. I mean, I get like 150 FPS standard, and apart from when it drops because of the error, but I mean in standard way, yeah, 150 FPS, which is great because it looks amazing as well. And I've only lowered a few of the graphic options. What else we got? Yes, so skills. So apart from the salvage, you can also get XP, and when you get enough XP, you level up, just like in any kind of RPG or MMO. And when you hit your max level, you can choose a new skill. So you get like passives, and then like say you put a skill on, you can find like double the drop rate of ammunition, that kind of thing. And I've also seen later on that there's upgrades. So I mean, like, not sorry, upgrades, executions. So you can like dodge an attack and then execute the person. And I can't wait to get into that because you can't do that at the moment where I'm at. So it'll be really, really cool to try that out. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, people. As I say, you can upgrade your weapons further and further the more you do. And with the skills, you get like 3 different tiers of skills. You have like your hunting, your brawler, and your survival. And these basically, different. They have all that different abilities that you can choose from. And when you unlock more, it says like you need 4 more points in this tree to upgrade it. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff to do. I mean, in the game. So I mean, you're not walking around just killing everything in the way. I mean, there's a lot of little background things to do, and I like that in a game. There's a little bit of a change. But yeah, that's my opinion on the game, people. It's definitely my favourite game of 2013 so far. So I mean, if you guys want to check it out, I'll put a link in the description to the Steam page. But thanks for listening, people, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.